Hello, this is Jamie Magrich. Welcome to Jamie's Craft Table. Today I'd like to show you how I made this card. It's a simple card. Let's get started. You're going to need a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch piece. Okay, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch piece of Coastal Cabana. A card base, 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored and folded at 4 1/4. A bunch of strips of designer series paper. These are 1/2 inch. A couple, 1/2 inch strip of gold foil and a 1/4 inch strip of gold foil. Some ribbon of your choice. And we're going to be using the Timeless Tropical. We're going to be using this stamp here, this flower, and for this card we're going to use this one, Our Friendship is Timeless. Okay, let's get started. Put the card base aside for now. We're going to come in with the stamps. I'm going to use this big one here. Get it on the block all the way. There we go. And then I need the leaf. I think this block will work. Alright. And for the sentiment, alright. So the first thing we're going to do is pull out our Bermuda Bay ink. We're also going to be using the Memento black ink. I'm going to ink up the flower. And I'm going to stamp this up in this corner. I want to turn it a little bit more this way because I want to be able to have the leaf come out of it. Okay, now we're going to do the same with the leaf, and I want the leaf to come out of this space here. Okay, and I'm going to, that's all the stamping for that. And I'm going to come in with the Memento ink. And the sentiment, ink that up. And I want to stamp that underneath this flower. Okay, that's all the stamping. Now we're going to come in with our strips. There's one that has a wood grain on the back of it. I'm going to start with that one. That's going to go here. Okay, so I'm going to bring in my snips. I'm going to get a rough idea where I want it, or the side length I want it. It's a little bit longer, that's alright. This one's going to get glued on top of it here, so we can go ahead and do that. A little bit of glue, not much. You don't want it to ooze out, you don't want to get glue on the front of that gold foil. I'm leaving about 1/4 inch below the gold foil, so there's like 1/8 inch, 1/4 inch, and 1/4 inch. It's not quite accurate, but close. I'm going to go ahead and snip this. Now I don't want to glue this down yet because I want to be able to tuck those flags underneath. And the easiest way to make the flags is with the tailored tag punch or a square punch, or you can do it manually just by snipping up the middle and then going from each corner. That makes a nice fishtail also, but it's actually easier to do it like this. Just take your piece, stick it in your corner, make sure it's centered, punch, and you get a nice perfect tail. Okay, and you're just going to lay out your flags however size you want them to be, wherever you want them on here. This one. Let's do a couple of this one. It's bright. One from the other side of this one. Sorry if I'm going off camera. Let's do one of this one. Okay, then let's add a couple gold ones. They're going to be a little bit shorter. Do two at once. Once you get figured out where you want all your flags to be, you can get them laid out, and we're going to glue them on. I'm going to just take a little bit of glue and put it at that top edge of this. Gonna line up the one side. Oops. Got a little glue there. Okay, then I can tuck these other ones underneath it. Just put a little glue at the top of it. Tuck it in. Which side was this? Green side up. There's no right or wrong with these flags, however you like them. Whatever looks appealing to your eyes. Oops. That one slid. Let's see if we can get it back. One more little cold one. Okay, now that we've got them there, we're going to make sure they're adhered down. Turn this over. So trim off this extra length here. Okay, bring in our card base. And adhere this to the front of our card. Okay, and I'm going to bring in that baker's twine. It was one of the free gifts from the celebration. I'm going to double up a piece. I'm going to tie a bow. Adjust the tails. Trim off the ends. I want them a little bit longer. I'm going to attach that with a glue dot. Fiddle with it just a little bit more. Roll that glue dot so it's not sticking out the back of it. Attach that over here. Right now you could dress this up if you'd like. I had one, where did I put it? I had a plumera that I watercolored. You could add that on there if you want. That might look nice. Let's get a glue dot. Or dimensional. Let's see if we like it on there. Let's put it over here, I think. Maybe I'll move my ribbon this time to over here. I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's try it. And you let me know which card you like better. Don't want to hide my sentiment. Okay, there's the card we just made together where I added the plumera. And here's some card I made previous without it. Well, thank you for joining me at Jamie's Craft Table. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope you can find a little bit of time to play with some stamps, ink, and paper.